Welcome to today's video. We're going to be doing something slightly different. We're going to be moving through a guided meditation. This is a space of sitting in, settling into the energy of Sagittarius season. It doesn't matter if you're in Sagittarius season or not. This energy is an energy of moving through life with a slightly broader perspective. It is taking everything you have learned over the last few weeks, last few months, last year, and really allowing that to re-anchor your internal guidance system, your compass. It's allowing you to see a bigger perspective for life. It is so easy, especially after being in Scorpio season, to get sucked down into the depth and into the heaviness of life. We get so wrapped up in this moment because this is all there is, but really this moment is a part of a bigger journey, a bigger picture. And this season, this energy is an invitation to step outside of that, to go, there's more to this world than what I know. There's more to this world than what I see. I am not just this human having a human experience. I am a soul having a human experience. I am spirit. I am source. This is an invitation to connect to the intelligence of nature that lives within you, that hum of life that bubbles below the surface. This is an invitation to really, truly drop into what is possible, to find the faith, the trust in life guiding you towards something bigger. Sagittarius is optimistic. It has deep faith in life. It is here for the adventure, here for the exploration, and here for the soul. Having this human experience, this journey is an experience of discovery. It isn't everything. It's a moment in time, a tiny weeny moment in time when you look at the grand scheme of life, and it will be over before you know it. And Sagittarius season says, let's dance in this, let's play in this, let's see where it takes us. Let's not take it too seriously, because really what feels so big in this moment is a speck. And so we're going to sit in that. We're going to drop into that. We're going to tap into that. We're going to take a few moments to come into a meditation. And if you've never done meditation before, that is okay. You're welcome in this space. Please let go of the expectations that you have to still the mind or quiet the mind. That is not what we're doing here. The aim of this, the intention behind any meditation, is just watching where your mind goes and then coming back to one point of focus. We're going to be working with the mantra Sat Nam. Sat Nam connects you to truth, to essence, to that hum of life, that intelligence of nature that bubbles below the surface. It is an invitation to really truly connect to that thread, that spark, who you came here to be, and not need to figure it out, because words cannot fully capture the fullness that is you, the fullness that is life. It is here for us to dive deep into the experience and dance in it, relish in it, without needing to make sense of it, but just to be there for the experience, the discovery of this moment. So, find somewhere comfortable to sit. You can sit up on a cushion if that feels nice, gives your pelvis a little lift. I'm going to take an easy seat, which is one foot in front of the other in a cross-legged position, but see what works for you. You can lean up against a wall if you want. Just make sure you're comfortable and then open your palms. They can face up towards the sky. This is a sign of openness. It's a sign of curiosity. This says, hey life, I'm here, teach me, show me. You can place them down on your thighs if you would rather. That's an invitation to ground, to root, to come back into yourself, which is another beautiful invitation in Sagittarius season, but just keep the palms open. Try not to clench them or close them. Then as you press down through your sit bones, lift tall through the crown of the head and close down your eyes. Let your shoulders drop. As you root your sit bones on the earth, maybe take a few wiggles to really find that central rooted point. When you find it, sit tall. Feel your sit bones rooted down into the earth, and lift up through the crown of your head and start to feel this central column all the way down the center of your body. Notice if you're holding anything. Maybe you're holding the legs, maybe you're holding the shoulders, maybe you're holding at the jaw, maybe the point between the eyebrows. Just begin to soften. Maybe take a deep breath as you allow yourself to really land in this moment. Notice if you're coming with any expectations. Notice if you're coming with judgments or ideas of how this should be, and see if you can just begin to soften them. We've gotten so used to being in the mind, to understanding things, to making sense of things, to gathering knowledge, But really we cannot know it all, and why would we want to? Because in that we limit ourselves by only what we know. There is no way on this earth our minds could ever fully hold all of what this life has to offer. And so believing that what we know is everything is just limiting ourselves to that. What if we could stay open? What if we could stay curious? What if we could dance in each moment as it comes without needing it to be anything in particular? So as your mind begins to settle, as your awareness starts to land here in this space, draw your awareness all the way down to your sit bones. And see if you can imagine roots growing out of your sit bones and down into the earth. Send them deep, down, through the layers of the earth, drawing you down into the center, this planet we call home. Feel yourself rooted here on the ground, connected to the earth, connected to this moment, this life, here in this world. Feel your space here, your place in this world. Part of the web of life. A piece of the puzzle. Unique and special in your own way, but not better than. And as you feel your roots go down into the earth, see if you can sit a little taller, allowing those roots to hold you steady, to hold you firm, and allowing your mind, the crown of your head, to lift up towards the heavens, up towards the sky. Maybe with your next inhale, you feel a slight expansion through your body. Maybe that's a lifting, maybe that's an expansion through the ribs, through the chest, through the sides of the body. Just feel yourself take up a little bit more space here in the earth. With your next exhale, see if you can soften something you're holding. Whether that's in body, or whether that's a thought in mind, or a story you're telling yourself, or a conversation you're having. Soften something, just drop it down. Every inhale, that little expansion, taking up a little bit more space. Every exhale, we're dropping a release of what's been, what's led you here, who you think you are, the role that you play in the world. Not a detachment from who you are, but a recognition that that is not all that you are. And just putting that down. Start to really tune into the rhythm of your breath. Start to tune into how each part of the breath feels. Maybe noticing the temperature of breath. And really just following that thread, a hum of life as it moves through you. A recognition that you, your body, is a channel for spirit, for source, to express itself in this world, to experience the world, to experience itself. You are unique and fabulous, and yet at the same time you are everything. And everything around you is you. We're going to start to add a little bit more intention behind that breath. We're going to take 2 inhales followed by an exhale. Your second inhale will be a filling of whatever space is next. It will sound a little like this. You'll find your own rhythm. When you're ready, we'll take a full breath in first. Let it go. Begin your breath. last one. Take a full breath in. Hold the breath at the top, and as you suspend that breath, lift Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, lift Uddiyana Bandha, navel towards spine, and just hold your breath at the top. Let it circulate, let it move through your body. Let it touch every cell of your being. And release it when you're ready. Return to a natural, steady rhythm of breath, maybe breathing with a little bit more intention. Allowing your inhale to fill, to invite more life, more space, more vitality into your system. Allowing your exhale to clear, to release, to cleanse. Keeping with that rhythm of breath, we'll start to work with that mantra Sat Nam. So you can gently hear that in the whispers of your breath. When you breathe in, hearing the whispers Sat. As you breathe out, hearing the whispers Nam. Using a mantra just helps to still the mind, to connect to something outside of ourselves. It's a frequency, it's a vibration that is captured in this word for us to tap into, for us to connect to. So begin when you're ready, hearing those whispers Sat, Nam, as you breathe. And when your mind wanders away from this mantra, just gently come back. Noticing if it changes, if it moves, if it shifts. Allowing yourself to drop a little deeper into that. Your mind has wandered, gently come back. Stick with that mantra, stick with your breath. Gently bringing the mind into one point of focus, that mantra, that rhythm, that truth held within the whispers of your breath, within that hum of life. If you've lost it, come back, it's okay. Sometimes we lose ourselves. Sometimes we get lost in this experience. Sometimes we get lost in the pain, or the struggle, or the grief, or the heartache, or even the joy and the excitement. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you notice that you've lost yourself, just come back to that hum, that rhythm, that thread of life that sits unwavering below the surface, unchanging in this ever-changing world. The boundless soul, limitless nature, a spark of life lives within you. Gently release the mantra and take a full breath in. We'll hold at the top, lifting Mula Bandha, pelvic floor, lifting Uddiyana Bandha, navel towards spine, and suspend the breath. Sit in the stillness. Let it circulate. The potency of this seemingly empty space where all exists and all is possible. Release it when you're ready. Take as long as you need to begin opening your eyes, to begin moving through your fingers, through your toes. Take any stretches, any wiggles, whatever would feel nice. Take your time as you come back. If you have any questions or want to ask anything, chat about anything or share anything, the comments are here, or feel free to send me a DM on Instagram if not. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this space. Thank you for sharing yourself, and thank you for being open to connecting to this deeper wisdom, this deeper truth. I see you on your journey. I see your soul navigating all that comes with this human experience, and I am so, so grateful that you have chosen to be here. So thank you. Have a beautiful day, love. Namaste.